And then he comes back.
City.
That's why he's got a box on his hat.
When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city.
He comes back to his body, yeah.
Was spared the worst. But the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
Interesting.
The people who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Prepperone station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Oh, shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
I think Higgs is to blame.
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one.
He just snoozed his own death.
Won't be much given the
I think
handful
it's
of
just the
equipment
voice,
we've,
maybe. I don't know.
managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
And that's the reason why he has that weird flaw. Sounds like...
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
What the hell was that?
Sam.
Oh
you heard
shit.
me. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Oh no, that's our stuff. Okay.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us
Vinyl.
as much as you. But we won't know
I think we
more
call
until
them
we
vinyl.
get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Oops. Antimatter bomb? Oh. To get rid of the tar.
A geologist of ours
It is
has been
really
studying
confusing, yeah.
fossils as part of his
If you have any
research
questions,
into
do ask.
prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb.
Another
Bridges'
one.
paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open.
Huh.
Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do,
Be careful.
make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Easy. Skylu63, happy birthday.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Okay. A device attached to a shoulder or hip will activate automatically in snowy conditions to keep the wearer warm. Wearing thermal pads. Why does it go so quick? Okay, we'll build one. Why not? Let's build two. Questions. Where are we now? Why did we meet up with Hartman, and why are they there? Why are we there? So we, where did we leave it off? We went to World War II, and we defeated the man, who at the end we hugged him and ripped off his dog tags and found out it was called Clifford Unger, which. Then we went back to our safe room, and Dead Man said that Clifford Unger was like a Marines guy and not anything to do with World War II, but for some reason we're seeing him there. Dead Man also told us that because the reason why he's really interested in the beach and is because he is actually made up of 70% of dead people's organs. So he's kind of a dead man, so to say. He was built up like Frankenstein, and he thinks he doesn't have a soul, which is why he's really interested in beaches, which lead us to believe that beaches are souls, or at least a place people go when they're dead to traverse to the land of the dead. So then we took, after that, we took Mama's body to Hartman because he wants to know why she isn't necrotizing. Like any other dead body, she's not doing it. But it's almost like that she's still alive because she's kind of merged consciousness with her sister, and I think you saw the rest. It was a massive plot kind of dump at the end, but I think that's the main points. What's Sam doing? I don't know. I think he might be sleeping, perhaps. We'll see. He'll probably we'll probably get told.
Sam,
There we go.
I'm
Sleeping
sure
next to
you
your
haven't
feet.
forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb.
We know, we've done one before.
Especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
I'm really going to ignore it. That's a lot of gear. And look how precarious the bomb is. It's fine. That's a lot of stuff, though.
Order assigned.
Okay. Let's map this out. I need to go to the geologist first. So let's take Sam. This looks kind of insurpassable. I kind of want to go up here. Looks a bit flatter. I think this is the way to go. How much sleep? How much does he sleep in a day? That's a good question. Yeah, I think that's about right. 18, 20 hours.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam.
Oh.
You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that VTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
The real McCoy. Is he supposed to be English? But didn't Hartman's family go into the war, so then they shouldn't be on the beach anymore? Yes, I don't understand that either, Fairby. Why is he searching for them? Like, does he think somehow he'll find a beach they're still on? Even though they went into the water? I don't get it.
Good to have you back. Couldn't have made it this far without you.
Stay clear. It's annoyingly like a lot of cargo. I can't see.
Other side. Fuck this.
A lot of them there. Interesting. After all these hours of playing this game, I've just realized if you stop moving, BB will point out where the BTs are.